Hey friends, a lot of times I get the question posed to me, what is the cloud? Well, in simple terms, the cloud is basically a big data center that is not at your office. An example would be Amazon Web Services or Microsoft Azure. It's where these big companies provide the infrastructure for what we would call compute for your business needs. So what can I put in the cloud? I can put virtual desktops, I can put servers, your email platform, security, file services. How does this help you in your business? Well, there's a couple of core areas where it could help you. Financially speaking, if there's a desire to move the every 5 or 6 year expense of buying your own servers, off your balance sheet, maybe over to your P&L for monthly expensing, that could help you as well. The other area is for working from anywhere. With moving your services to the cloud, you can be working from home, you could be working from the office, you could be working from a conference, the airport, a Starbucks, anywhere you have internet connectivity, you'd be able to securely work and access your company's applications and data. Other things that are in the cloud might be your company's specific line of business software. Here's an example. In my company, our primary ticketing system, contract management system, our financial system, it's all cloud-based. We stored none of it inside of our physical office. As a result, we have no servers in our office. We have no data being stored in our office. We only have our local computers that the technicians use when they work from the office. Our remote employees are also able to take advantage of the cloud because they can remote into a desktop that we have secured for them. And then from there, they're able to work in our customers' environments, helping them out as well with remote support through the service desk or, jumping into their servers to help them out. Another question I get is the cloud secure? The short answer is yes. First off, there's multiple types of cloud-based data centers that range from level 1, level 2, and level 3 data centers. The number represents the type of redundancy. So a level 3 data center is going to have 3 types of redundancy for the main areas of power, physical security, and internet connectivity. Think of an extremely secure building from a physical standpoint with locks, doors, biometrics, even fences around the cages and cabinets that hold the servers that represent your company. That's one area of security from a physical standpoint. From a network data security, there's additional security built in to the routers, switches, firewalls, and security software that is typically more expensive and unobtainable for a small to medium-sized business from a cost standpoint. Another aspect of security in the cloud would fall under redundancy. Each cloud installation is typically residing on a set of 3 servers referred to as a cluster. So if there is any hardware issues on one of the services automatically fail over to another server. So where, yes, initially cloud services could look a little bit more expensive on a monthly basis, you're buying that redundancy and that fault tolerance that if you were to produce the same result in your own office with your own hardware, you would then most likely have a higher expense. The last area of security in the cloud that I would add to this is many customers or prospects come to me saying, well, do I even need IT support anymore since I've moved my compute needs, I've moved my application needs, I've moved my data to the cloud? The answer is absolutely yes. Irregardless of where your data is stored, you still need all other aspects of infrastructure support, service desk support, cybersecurity, and potentially compliance, depending upon the industry that your company or your firm is in. The different types of cloud infrastructure would be servers, virtual desktops, and even items like your email. Example, your email can be hosted at Microsoft 365 or Google Workspace. Those are considered cloud services as well. Even QuickBooks has an online version of their platform, referred to as QuickBooks Online, and that is a cloud service too. At TotalCare IT, we offer all aspects of cloud services, from moving your servers to the cloud, moving your desktops to the cloud, email in the cloud, backups in the cloud, even to the point of moving your file services to the cloud. We also offer hybrid cloud services, which would mean some aspects of your business would reside in the cloud, where other aspects of your business still reside locally on local servers inside your company or your firm. One example that I can give you of a real client of ours that is in the cloud is a multi-office CPA firm. They have their desktops virtualized in the cloud with all of their applications. Their servers are virtualized in the cloud where their databases reside, and so does their user authentication. Inside their office, or maybe at their home office, all they need is an inexpensive access device or an inexpensive PC running Windows, where they can use that device to now connect to their cloud services. Yes, we still need to run some security software on those local devices just to keep them safe and secure from the bad guys. However, the bulk of the security is done from the cloud services itself. Those services could be secure access software edge, where we're restricting where those devices are allowed to connect from. Could be zero trust networking. Could also be the antivirus, anti-malware, anti-ransomware software that we deploy. One great advantage for this is the work from anywhere functionality. This same CPA firm recently sat down with us for one of our biannual strategy meetings that we conduct with our clients. And one of the partners commented that initially he wasn't sold on the concept of the cloud. After going through his 2024 tax season and found himself being able to work from his children's sporting events and also being able to work from home, the office, and from various conferences, he is now sold on the concept of the work from anywhere and appreciates the fact that he didn't have to physically be in his office to be working on the tax returns and the strategies that he performs for his clients. Can I access the cloud services from any type of device? The answer to that is yes. Most devices are able to access the cloud. It could be from your tablet, your cell phone, a MacBook, an iPad, a Windows machine, a Windows laptop. All devices these days are typically able to access cloud services in one form or another. Are there any types of businesses that may not work well in the cloud? There are a few. One example would be if you have a tremendous amount of data. We're talking tens to hundreds of terabytes worth of data. That data gets expensive in disk space and backup inside the cloud. Another example might be if you have a lot of peripherals that are specific to legacy applications. Sometimes those don't pass through to the cloud instance very well and can become problematic. Overall, most types of businesses that we work with are able to work out of the cloud, and all services that they need to perform and run their line of business do work in cloud services. If you're interested in speaking more about cloud services for your business, feel free to reach out, and I'd love to have a conversation with you.